Chief Matthias Whitlock gets a call from a woman about an intruder. He finishes his beer and heads over. She invites him into her bedroom for the investigation. They end up on the bed together. It was a ruse and a setup. The chief gets another call interrupting the fun. In Banyan Key, FL, Chief Whitlock has breakfast in a cafe. He engages the owner, Chris Harrison, with some edgy banter. Chris' wife, and the caller from the previous evening, says hello politely. Matt goes to his office and meets his friend Jay, the medical examiner. Ex-wife Alex Diaz Whitlock comes asking for keys to get some stuff. Matt gives her a hard time. Matt goes fishing from his deck and arrives her husband is away for the weekend. They meet in the hallway and then later in bed, and gets a call and has to leave. At Mercy Hospital Oncology she meets a DR and has Matt there acting as her brother. The doctor says her cancer is out of remission. She has 6 months to live. Matt asks about alternative approaches. The doctor says they are expensive, no guarantees. Matt talks to a tearful Anne. There is a clinic in Switzerland with 17% success rate. Anne wants to break off the relationship. Matt buys flowers for her. And shows Matt a $1 million insurance policy her husband took out on her 32nd birthday. Chris arrives and Matt slips out. Chris grills her about the DR visit. They argue loudly. Matt knocks on the front door and says he is checking out a prowler. And calls Matt and says she had figured out how to get to Switzerland. She takes Matt to meet a guy who will give her $750,000 in return for being named the beneficiary on the insurance. Later she is upset. There is a rule that one cannot change beneficiaries after 1 year, which is in 2 days. Matt and Jay have beers at a bar. Chris confronts him after Jay leaves. Chris hints he knows and is seeing another guy, Matt. Matt almost admits it is him as tensions rise between the two. And comes by Matt's house the next day apologetic. She gives him an envelope, making him the beneficiary. She is leaving town, needs some peace. Matt is served with divorce papers and is upset. He brings in police custody drug money to pay for Switzerland. Later, back at his house Jay is there but Matt herds him out. He tries to phone and the phone keeps ringing. He drives to her house. It is dark. A motion sensor light comes on. The neighbor sees him. Matt leaves. Later the house explodes in flames. In the morning 2 burnt corpses are in the embers. Alex shows up. She is a homicide detective. The fire chief shows a device. It was arson. Alex catches a lift with Matt and apologizes for the divorce paper timing but says it has been 8 months. Alex and Matt go to Anne's work. Her boss, a dentist, says she had cancer. A coworker says she was having an affair. She received flowers. Matt fakes a call to the flower shop and reports the husband sent them. Next Alex plans to go to the oncologist. Matt begs off. They argue. Matt shows off his GPS device that allows him to track everyone on his force. She gets him to come but in the office, he goes to the washroom but stops when he hears the doctor's name. They see her doctor, a woman who says Anne was healthy. Matt rushes to the hospital office he was in with Anne. It is another Dr. Friedland, but he has no patient named Anne. Matt takes a gold pen in an envelope. In the car Alex is calling for phone records. Matt is nervous. Back at the cop shop the neighbor is giving info to a sketch artist. The woman says Matt was the man. No one believes her. Matt sends a junior staff to Miami with the pen to check fingerprints. The DEA calls and says they are coming for the evidence money that afternoon. Matt becomes very tense. A cop has found a lead on the insurance policy. Matt says he will track it down. At the fax machine Whitlock intercepts the incoming records with his name on the list. He scans the list and tries to edit the file. If you have come this far in the video, please subscribe to this channel to never miss amazing content like this. He resends it to the fax machine from his PC but then has to go and delete the first incoming resend from the phone company. Without anyone noticing, Jay arrives with the autopsy report. Then another cop shows up with cell phone records. There is one regular number, it is Matt's. He quickly uses his cell to turn off his voicemails. Jay is there, recognizes the number and tells Alex it is his. Outside, Matt comes clean to Jay and says he was set up, he gave and the drug money. The phone call comes in from Miami, the fingerprints on the pen are from Tony Cabot, an ex-con. Matt asks for the last known address, it is close by. Matt goes with Jay to the address. It is deserted but they find a credit card statement in a trash can and Cabot's Mercy Hospital pass. They return to the station. Jay offers to drive him to the airport to go to Costa Rica. Matt says he is not running. At the office, the insurance company phones and on speakerphone tells the cops Chris Harrison was the beneficiary, but wait, there seems to be a change form coming, might be in the mail room. Alex asks him to find it and call back in half an hour. Matt finds out from the credit card company where the card was last used, a hotel in Miami. He hears Alex also asking about Paul Cabot in the squad room. As he is leaving, two DEA agents arrive for the evidence money. DW buys time by telling them he sent it to their office. He has a telecon with their angry boss. In the hotel, Cabot is on the phone with Chris, planning their escape. At the hotel, Matt pretends to be Cabot and gets a new room key from the front desk. He goes up to room 715. Entering with gun drawn, he is jumped by Cabot and the two men fight. They end up crashing through the slider onto the balcony. It collapses and both men hang in mid-air. Finally, Cabot falls to his death. Matt crawls back up and finds a briefcase. The money is there. Trying to leave, Alex arrives with backup. The front desk clerk points him out as Matt dashes to a stairwell. The chase is on, but Alex didn't get a good look at the runner. Then Matt reappears and says he just got here too. In the confusion, he manages to get out the back door with the money to his car. He calls Jay to say he has the money. Alex arrives at his car and says they need to talk. They go to a bar and talk about their relationship. Then Alex asks Matt if wants to say anything. He doesn't. They return to Banyan Key in silence. Back in the squad, Alex once again looks at the cell phone records. She tells Matt the hotel clerk will be there in 30 minutes. A weeping in phones and says she is sorry but Chris made her do it. She still needs the money. Matt gets the address and ducks out the washroom window. The hotel clerk arrives. Alex looks again at the face sketch and clues in it is Matt. The call comes in. The new beneficiary is Matthias Whitlock. The three DEA agents show up asking to see Whitlock. Alex hears all the details about the $485,000. Jay is driving when the GPS unit in the glove box beeps and he sees a dot flashing at Runyon Point. A short time later, his car breaks down. Matt arrives at a dark shack. He enters warily and sees a beaten Anne. Chris appears and starts shooting, a gunfight. Chris is out of ammo. Trying to escape, he is shot by Anne. She points the gun at Matt and admits she was behind it all. She shoots Matt in the thigh, but before she can kill him as he screams, Alex shoots and kills her from behind. Alex checks the briefcase and only sees a GPS tracking unit. The rest of the police arrive. Alex gives a plausible explanation. The three DEA agents arrive demanding the money. Just then Jay arrives with the satchel, saying there was a mistake with the address. As Matt is loaded into an ambulance, Alex asks if he loved and he says no, but was just stupid. Later, Matt is fishing from his deck. Alex arrives relaxed and friendly, talking about moving her stuff. Jay arrives with mail, the insurance company informing him he is to get $1 mill. Alex says he can't accept it as conflict of interest. Matt agrees as Alex says she is moving back in together. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.